All right, welcome back again. Let's see some more examples on numbers, strings, and booleans. So I'm going to clear my screen and let me define a variable of type number. So let n1, that means number one, it's the type of number. So that would be say 100, and let's define another number n2 of type number, which is 150. And let's say we want to add these two numbers and see the result. So what you can do is we can declare another variable, let sum, and we can simply add these two variables n1 plus n2. So this will actually add the values of these two variables. And finally, we want to see the output of this sum. So console.log, we can say sum. So this will definitely print the sum of n1 and n2. If I run this program, it says 250. If we want to see the output in a different way, like some message along with the result, for example, we can say that the sum of 100 and 150 is 250. Then what we can do? So there is a thing that we call string concatenation that almost every programming language supports. And in our case, what we can do is inside this log function, I'm using this double quote, and whatever you type inside the double quote, the log that will be printed in the console just as it is. If I run this, you see whatever I have typed, it is printed in the console. But I want to print something like the sum of, now I want to print the value of n1. So in string concatenation, what we can do is we will now get out of this double quote and use this plus sign, write the variable name or the first variable name, and then plus, and then again I'm using this double quote and I'm putting in a space and say and. Once again I am putting a plus sign and then I am writing the n2, the next variable, and then again plus, and then again the double quote and one space and is and space plus, and now the sum. So now if I run this program, the output is the sum of 100 and 150 is 250. So this result, this output is definitely better than this one. So this is called string concatenation. So this plus sign actually not like this arithmetic plus sign that adds two numbers. It is actually concatenating this portion with that one with the value, and also that one and this one with the value, and also this will print as it is, and then the value of sum itself. So this is called string concatenation, but we can optimize this in a better way. So putting this plus sign over and over again, it is troublesome and it can lead to some error. So in TypeScript or JavaScript, there is another thing that we can use to print something in the console. So instead of this double quote, we can use the backticks. So I'm going to print the same result, but this time in a different way. So I can say console.log. So instead of double quote, I'm using this backtick, and you will find this symbol in your keyboard, probably at the top of the tab button, to the left of one button. So inside that backtick, I'm now going to write the sum of. Now I don't have to get out of this backtick and put the plus sign. Instead, I will use this dollar sign and then curly braces, and inside the curly brace I am going to declare or put my variable, and then I'm still inside the backtick, say and again dollar sign and curly brace, now n2 space is, again dollar sign and curly brace, and sum. And now if I run this variable, you see the output is same, but we didn't use string concatenation here. So we have used the backtick And here within the backtick, this portion, this and this one, these are not literally printed on the screen. Instead, the value of n1, the value of n2, and the value of sum is printed on the console. And this is called string, template string. So this is called actually template string. So whenever you want to print something rather than the actual string but the value of some variable or some calculation, you use the $sign and put a curly brace, and inside that you can literally run any expression or JavaScript expression or TypeScript expression that will be evaluated and the value will be printed.